JaCoby, hey, Doug Mouton at WWL in New Orleans. How much better does it feel this week than last week?
Man, it feels a whole lot better. I mean, like I said last week, I'm a sore loser, so I hate losing. So when we come back and get a W like we did, and not only was it not a close game, we dominated on both sides of the ball. That's always good. That's something that this team needs to get used to and go back and look at how we practice throughout the week and keep doing that and being consistent and building on it.
Hey, JaCoby, two questions. One, during the broadcast, they said that you didn't let the defense watch anything but Vanderbilt. No Monday Night Football, Thursday Night Football. So what do you think about your method for getting the team ready for the game? And also, what do you think was the biggest area they improved on this week?
Oh, yeah, I told those guys that I put all, especially the defense, I put all of us on punishment. We were on punishment from how we performed last Saturday, and it worked out. I mean, look at how we played. Elias had a good day. He had a pick. It was always nice to have Stingley back. You know, he had the one PI, but other than that, he shut down the half of the field like he always does. Ty got an interception. Jabril and Damone, and I mean, this the entire defense as a whole had a really good game. So we might be on punishment this week just how well we played.
Hey, JaCoby, obviously you guys, they ran for about 100 yards on you guys in the first half, and then that really kind of seemed to slow down in the second half. I mean, what was the biggest adjustment that you guys made in the run defense?
That's something Coach Pelini is really he worked on, was making adjustments. I mean, when you look at the first half, they really stressed running the ball, and when they do something like that so much, you can't look at the number of how much they run the ball, but how effective they run the ball. It's like almost kind of like last week. They could throw for 200 yards, but if they throw the ball 60 times, how efficient was it? And when you look at Vanderbilt in the first half, they may have had 100 yards, but it wasn't as efficient, and that's why in the second half those runs didn't break big because we stressed making the tackles and wrapping up.
Hey, JaCoby, 113 yards passing against you guys, 2 picks. How much vindication do you think is there for you?
It's definitely a confidence booster, especially for the young guys, especially for the guys that haven't played as much. Is definitely a confidence booster. Just to, I mean, at the end of the day, Vanderbilt's an SEC opponent. So to hold those guys under 200 yards passing and forcing 2 turnovers, you go into the game 1-3. But to get 2 and winning the turnover battle is always a good deal and is always a confidence booster.
Okay, JaCoby, just 2 things. Does Derek Stingley make that big of a difference? And how much did your front 4 getting pressure kind of really finalize things for you guys in the secondary?
Derek makes a huge difference. I mean, I keep saying, he's the best corner in the nation. So guys they think twice about throwing the ball his way, and that hesitation gives our front 4 time to get there. And our front 4 play lights out. I mean, I got mad at Andre for tipping the ball because I felt like if the quarterback would have got it off, I could have got a pick. But at the end of the day, I'm glad that how those guys are playing. And like I said at the beginning of the year, I'm excited to see those guys unleashed.
Hey, JaCoby, Megan Glover with KLEX in Alexandria. Again, I had the same question about Stingley as well, but what were y'all just seeing from them, especially in that second half, almost shutting these guys out, and just what clicked for y'all the most tonight?
Just making the adjustments. I mean, they had a couple of big plays here and there, but like I said, at the end of the day, you play the SEC opponent. Those guys on scholarship too, so they're going to make plays. If you think that we're going to come in and not just those guys aren't going to make plays, it's going to look like we're playing against a high school team. You're not watching college football the right way. So the best thing that we did in halftime was took what they did successfully and made adjustments, and we talked about it as a defense, and the majority of that was just wrapping up and finishing the tackles, and that's what we did.
Hey, JaCoby, going back to Elias Ricks, I mean, he had an interception today, and he had a rough game against Mississippi State, but you also had a pick in that. What do you think those moments are doing for him and helping his growth early on?
Well, when he came out to the sideline, I said that this interception counts because the last one didn't count for how bad that we played. So we can congratulate Elias Ricks on his first career interception.
We'll wrap it with Doug.
JaCoby, how good has Ali Gay been the first two games?
He's been really good. He's just been a disruptor, man, and he always gets back there and causes pressure, and that makes my job easy. That makes all the secondary jobs easy because it affects the quarterback to know that, hey, 11 has a chance to come here and knock me out, or 11 could come get a pressure at any down. So they're quick with their decision making, and sometimes they throw right into the coverage if we would disguise it, or at the time we just shut the receiver down, they throw it right to us. So to have a good pass rusher in Ali Gay, and then you have another guy, Andre Anthony, that comes that really no one's talking about, but has has good games. It's always good to have those ends rushing and causing pressure and causing havoc.
Thank you, JaCoby.
Thank you.
The recording